Hey friends, it's your realtor, Peter Scott, Scott Realty Consultants. Today is December 2nd, 2024. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. It's a quick real estate update for you, where our market is and where we are maybe headed. Recently, we've had some good news in the market. New listings are up and home sales are up. Both of those markers are up about 18%. So that is great news all around. Recently, we've been suffering from low inventory and low sales too, which are just kind of fighting each other. So it's great to see both of those indicators up. Now, that doesn't mean we're in a normal market yet. We're still seeing below normal inventory levels and below normal sales levels. So we're still in this weird post COVID world that we've been in for the last couple of years. And recently too, in the last couple of weeks, I've just noticed personally, and other agents out there, the market's just been really slow overall. And that obviously there's some things going on in our world right now that that would impact that. The market usually slows down for the winter, it slows down for the holidays, and of course we just had a big election 2 weeks ago. So that's kind of to be expected. The market has been slowed down, but that's just kind of what we're seeing right now in the trenches. Home prices are still flat, which is a little bit interesting. There's been no gain year over year from about this year to last year, which is pretty interesting. For the last, I don't know, 10 years, we've been seeing, gains every month pretty much, especially year over year. The median home price right now in Sacramento County is about $550,000, and the median home price for the Tri-County region is about $590,000. Mortgage rates right now are sitting about 6.7%. Back in October, they were quite a bit lower. They were, I had some clients locking in the fives. So, but right now, if people are going to be probably more in the mid-six ranges, kind of depending where you're at. So right now, one of the key markers that we're still keeping an eye on is inflation. Inflation did actually tick up in October a little bit, but experts are still expecting the Fed to reduce their rate when they do their meeting in a couple of weeks here. I think it's like June 18th or something, or sorry, December 18th or something like that. So they're still expecting a little bit of a reduction in their interest rate, which, may help interest rates as well. But that's kind of what we're really keeping an eye on is inflation. If we can keep inflation under control and get that down, then hopefully that should help affordability overall and should help mortgage rates as well. Because affordability is really the big thing in Sacramento real estate market right now. If you live in LA or the Bay Area, Sacramento looks really affordable, but for people who live here, it's not quite as affordable. Only about 25% or so of actually people living in Sacramento can actually afford to buy a house here right now. So obviously we all want things more affordable and easier to purchase, and that would just make a little more easing in the housing market. But homes are still selling. People are still buying homes, they're still selling homes, and the market is still very active. So if you're thinking about buying a house next year or soon, or you're thinking about selling a house, give me a holler. I'd be happy to help you out. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see where that inflation takes us. Take care.